finally get to meet each other's families tomorrow. It's making me so nervous. I'm getting anxious by just thinking about it. What if your mom hates me? What if she doesn't even show up?
You have nothing to worry about. My mom has never said anything negative about you, and you two have met several times before. You should be comfortable around her by now.
But still, we're preparing our wedding in such a rush because of your unexpected pregnancy. She won't be very happy, that's for sure.
You've got to be kidding me. If she actually hated you, we wouldn't be having that lunch tomorrow. Oh, why are you so anxious? Everything is fine, so stop worrying and go to bed.
She's not gonna beat me up or anything, right?
Andy, seriously, stop worrying. Just stop it once and for all. You're causing yourself anxiety when this is no big deal. Just stop. Seriously, you know better than that. You know my mom is not a person who would yell at someone or beat him up. So why are you being like this?
Will we be okay, right? Yeah, we'll be okay. I just need to relax and stay positive. We're gonna get married anyway.
Yes, so quit worrying about such meaningless stuff. Just relax and be yourself. It's already 1 a.m. and we have to be there by 12 tomorrow. We should go to bed now. Don't want to sleep in, yeah?
Yeah, see you tomorrow, babe. Did you get home safely?
Yes, we did, but I have no idea what's going on. I'm so confused. Did you already know about it? That my mom and your mom knew each other?
How could I have known? Of course I didn't. Who knew that they would argue like that? It seems like they didn't get along very well in school.
Apparently they didn't. My mom never mentioned anything about her past to me before, so I can't think of anything that would help me solve this issue. I wonder what happened between them.
I didn't think for once that the lunch would be such a disaster. Honestly, it was totally unexpected, and I didn't know what I'm supposed to do here. First things first, how is your mother right now? Is she alright?
Back there, her blood pressure suddenly increased and I thought she'd pass out. But when we got home, she was feeling a lot better and it calmed down quite a bit. How is your mother? She didn't look too great either.
My mom is okay for now. Well then, we should just try and figure out what is going on and listen to their stories. That is our only option, isn't it? We need to know everything before we can come up with a way to resolve this. I'll talk to my mom about it and ask some questions, so you do the same and hopefully one of us can figure it out.
Right. I'll text you later. Mom, are you feeling better now?
Yes, I'm feeling better. I don't have a headache anymore. I drank some hot tea and took a nap, so I'm much better.
I heard that Andy's mom and you went to the same high school back in the day. It's been a while since you two have seen each other. I thought you'd be delighted to see her. Did something happen between you and her? Both of you looked so shocked at the restaurant, and then you were so upset and I didn't know what to do. Did you guys not get along in high school?
Not get along? It's not that we didn't get along. That person, your fiancé's mother, everyone hated her, including myself.
What? Why?
Basically, she was a bully and a troublemaker at school. I look fine now, but when I was a child, I was smaller than the other kids and was not so healthy. She knew I was weaker than many other kids in the class, so she took advantage of her size and forced me to pay for her lunches and things that she wanted to buy. If I tried to protest or tell the teacher, she'd beat me up. She was that kind of person. No, she was a monster.
Really? She really did that to you? Oh my goodness, that story just now sends shivers down my spine. I cannot believe this at all. You're not lying, right? She bullied you and made your life a living nightmare?
I am your mother. Why would I ever lie to you? Especially when you're about to get married. It's amazing to see that her son is a pretty normal person, unlike how she was in high school.
I didn't know what happened to you. I'm sorry you had to go through that as a student. Now that I know about this, I don't think I should get married to Andy. I should just cancel our wedding ceremony and break up with him.
What are you talking about? Don't make any rash decisions about your marriage.
I really love Andy. I think we're meant to be. But I cannot marry him when I know that his mother was such a horrible person to you. I don't think it makes sense to have you be around her and the rest of her family. You will be uncomfortable, I'll be uncomfortable, and Andy will be uncomfortable. Everyone will be uncomfortable to some degree.
You remember that you are pregnant, don't you? You have a baby. That is a big deal. You can't be selfish right now.
I don't understand.
Are you trying to raise your baby alone? Being a single mother is not easy, and I have a feeling that you're not taking this matter very seriously. People will talk behind your back, and rumors will start going around about what happened between you and your fiancé. That's only one of the many things that you'll have to deal with. Are you sure you're ready for that challenge? You don't have to include my past into this. You have nothing to worry about. I'm not the little girl that I used to be. I won't let anyone bully me or control me. I'm a different person, and I know I'm a strong woman.
Are you sure that you don't mind?
It's not like I will see that woman every single day for the rest of my life. We'll see each other once or twice a year at most. It's not a problem in that case. What I'm trying to say is that all of this shouldn't be an issue. I'm okay with it, so you should get married and live happily.
Thank you for your understanding, and I'm really sorry for everything that happened, Mom.
Don't apologize. You're not the one who should say sorry. Anyways, I'm just hoping that you'll be happy with the man you chose. If you're happy, I'm happy. So, you should proceed with your marriage.
Thanks, Mom. I'll be a better daughter from now on. I'll visit you more often, and I'll try to spend more time with you.
Did you get a chance to sit down with your mom?
I did. It sounded like there were a lot of things going on between them back in the day. It was a long talk, and I started to get a headache halfway through. There was so much new information at once.
I also know the basic story after asking my mom just now. It is true that my mom was not a good person in the past, but she still won't admit to her mistakes. In fact, she was very confident about her actions and didn't sound very remorseful at all.
There are tons of things that are going through my head, but my mom surprisingly agreed to our marriage.
Yeah, I'm also very concerned about this whole situation. You're carrying our child right now, and more importantly, I told her that you're the most important person in my life. I can't live without you. When she heard those words, she just told me to go ahead and marry you. She didn't say much afterwards.
I guess that makes sense. They have an issue to be resolved amongst themselves, but that shouldn't affect our marriage too much. We'll just start our own family. We'll be happy together. Things will be okay as long as they don't run into each other often. Or what's even better is if we can get them to talk to each other and maybe they'll be able to talk it out. Put the past behind them and get a fresh start, right?
Exactly. Right now, it is pretty much impossible, but I'm hopeful that time will heal everything and both of them can move on. It'll definitely take a long time, but we can do this together.
So much has happened to us today and yesterday. We never expected this, and we've never seen or heard any situation like this. But I think we pulled it off, don't you think?
I couldn't agree more. Thank you for making it work, babe.
Now that things are going back to normal, I can finally go to bed. Gosh, I'm so sleepy. I'll text you tomorrow morning.
Sounds good, babe. Good night and see you soon.
You don't have a job. All you do is watch TV and sleep. What is this that I'm seeing? What are these dirty clothes in the basket? Do you do your laundry once a year or something? Goodness gracious! Do your laundry once a day. Maybe every other day if you're busy. Do I have to spell it out for you? And also, why are you not home? Where are you?
Oh, hi. When did you arrive? I was at the grocery store to buy some food. I'm on my way back and I'll be home very soon.
I got here 10 minutes ago. I made some food and wanted to share it with you, but your house is a mess. It's worse than a pig pen. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. Did your mother never teach you these basic things? Is she out of her mind? Can she do anything right?
Excuse me?
Oh, what did I expect from her? She's so small and timid. She doesn't have the confidence to teach anybody anything for sure. Like mother, like daughter. She was so stupid just like you, and that's why I'd beat her up every time. You know what I'm saying.
Wow, I'm not sure how to respond to that.
I've never seen her do anything correctly. She was always so slow and clumsy. You two are so much alike, you're like her clone.
Didn't you once tell me that you liked me because I was really smart and clever?
Are you talking back to me now? Do you have no respect? So, you're telling me that you did nothing wrong and you're just a perfect, wonderful wife. Also, look what I found on the floor. So much dust. What is all this? My white socks have become completely black. Do you know what that means?
It's Andy's job to do the laundry. We divide up the house chores and we each have our own assigned work. I wash the dishes and care for the kid while he's at work. He's in charge of laundry and sweeping.
Jesus Christ! You told my precious son to do chores. You're trying to make my son do laundry? You must be out of your mind.
Well, he was the one to suggest that we do the chores together. Since we're living in this house together, it makes sense to do your part. We both thought this made sense and we agreed on it. Neither of us has a problem with it, so I don't understand why you sound so frustrated.
Wow, okay, you get here right now. I need to speak to you face to face and you better be prepared for this conversation. I'll make sure you understand what the issue is and you will listen to me no matter what.
Your mom came by today.
Really? I didn't hear anything from her. I guess that she didn't tell me.
Of course she didn't say anything to you. She just came to yell at me.
What do you mean?
She was angry that I'm forcing you to do chores. She was cursing at me nonstop, and at one point I thought she'd hit me. I have never been put in that kind of situation. Never in my life.
Oh my, I mean, you should have told me as soon as that happened.
And what could you have done in that situation? It would have made her even more upset because she'd think that I'm telling on her and trying to drag you into it.
Oh, this is crazy. I am very, very sorry. You shouldn't have gone through that, and my mom should just not come over and yell at you for no reason.
No, it's fine. Whatever. I'm already used to it. Besides, it's clear to me that my mom and your mom will never be on the same page. Not everything can go according to plan. Sometimes the world doesn't work the way we want it to, and we need to accept that, right?
I agree. I genuinely thought that time could fix everything, though, and we worked really hard to improve their relationship. For a long time, I believed that somehow we could fix it, but I guess that was not possible from the beginning. We were mistaken and way too confident in ourselves.
Ugh, I don't care anymore. I get a headache whenever I think about it. By the way, you're quite late today. Did you get off work yet?
Yeah, I got off of work not too long ago, and I'm on my way home. How about David? Is he asleep?
He fell asleep an hour ago. It must have been a long day for you too. Drive safely and I'll see you soon.
Hi, honey. How have you been doing these days? I haven't heard from you for a while. It's getting really hot, isn't it?
Yeah, we're doing well as usual. There isn't anything special going on.
Does Janet still come over and yell at you every once in a while?
You already know the answer, Mom.
Jeez, she still does that.
Well, I don't have to say much more. You already know everything and nothing has changed. She visits every day and does her usual speech about how the house is such a mess and everything is dirty, blah, blah, blah. She's like, don't tell me my son still has chores to do when you're wasting your time all day doing nothing. And she's obsessed with David and what he eats. She's monitoring every bit of food that I give him and manages to find something that she's not fond of. At first, I just ignored her and tried to keep a positive mindset. That hasn't changed, but if this continues for the next 10 years and possibly longer, I don't think I'll be able to stay sane. She's literally driving me nuts.
This cannot continue anymore. As your mom, I have a right to say something to her. I was on the same page as you about just ignoring it to see how far that woman would go, but she has gone too far. She crossed the line and I cannot watch my daughter suffer anymore.
What are you planning to do? I mean, you still don't get along with her and you barely talk to her either. If you approach her, things will just get worse, and that's not good.
My daughter is being tortured and you expect me to just sit here and watch, pretend that everything is fine? I can't do that. If she hates me, then fine. We never liked each other anyway, so that's none of my concern.
Then you can talk to her, but don't yell or curse, okay? Let's just keep it peaceful, you know? I don't want to cause any trouble.
I will do what I need to do and you have nothing to worry about. Just relax and trust me. Hey, you seem to have a lot of free time these days. What the heck? Why did you text me and why are you talking to me this way? You are unemployed and don't have a single friend to talk to, so you're coming over to my daughter's house every single day to watch her suffer. Am I wrong? Gosh, you're so old and yet you still act like a 5-year-old. You must be so proud of yourself, thinking that you're some important person. What is this insult out of nowhere? Look who's talking. Look, your daughter married my Andy, making me her mother-in-law, who deserves proper respect. For that reason, I have a right to go to their house. It's my job to give helpful advice so that they can have a better future. I just want to help them do better. I can't just say everything is perfect when it's not. She needs to do it right if she wants any positive comments from me. So far, she hasn't done that, and I'm doing my job. You are not helping anyone. You're just enjoying watching her suffer for no reason. Andy and Kelly are doing fine without anyone's help or advice. Just leave them alone and stay out of people's business, please. Little Christine, at least you can talk back to me after all those years. It took you a long time. I still remember how you were just crouching down and crying like a little baby. And now you've grown and you can finally say what's on your mind. Very nice. However, perhaps I need to remind you that you're still a weak coward to me. You're right. I'm sorry for my attitude. As if I would ever say that. Try me. Go ahead and try. I would like to see your true self once again. But you're wrong if you really think I'm gonna run away like back then. Years have passed, but a person never changes. You are still a childish bully and you haven't grown as a person at all. Wake up. You need to move on from your past and look at the reality. How could you act like this at your age? You're just an immature bully who enjoys picking on others and likes to think that the world revolves around you. We are almost 60, aren't we? Do you really want to act like that? Whoa, who is this? Who knew little Christine could speak like this? I never imagined that you out of all people would talk to me in this way. Fine, say whatever you want. But you have to know this one thing. The more disrespectful you are to me, the worse it'll get for your daughter. Do you understand? You seriously think I'm just gonna stand here and watch you do that? Have it your way, but be careful. It's not gonna go the way you expect. I'm watching your every move.
Honey, this might be a bit of a weird thing to ask, but you can call the police if you get beaten up by a person wearing a mask, right?
Do you even need to ask that? Yeah, that's absolutely assault.
My father called a moment ago and said my mom was walking back to her house and then a mysterious person wearing a mask just sprinted towards her and kicked her in the stomach.
Are you serious? Like a kick and run? That only happens in movies. I can't tell if you're being serious or you're just trying to be funny.
I thought so too, but apparently it actually happened. The person looked like an athlete who had some kind of experience in that kind of sport. That person kicked my mother a few times and then just disappeared.
How is she? Is she injured badly?
Those kicks were not that accurate, so my mother isn't seriously injured or anything from what I heard. But we need to figure out who did it, and I have no clue how to start searching for that person.
It's actually simple if you think about it. That mysterious attacker will probably show up a few times in the future too, and they must be living in the same neighborhood as her. I don't think they'll show up during the day because there are more people on the streets and she doesn't want to do it in front of them. That means it's likely that she'll appear again at night or when it's really dark outside. Everyone should find a spot to hide themselves, and when they see that person pass by, they grab her and unmask her to see who it is. There were no severe injuries, so calling the police would hardly do anything. I suggest that we just wait for the right time at the right place. How does that sound?
A good idea. That actually makes sense. My mom has never done anything that would get her in trouble, so I wonder who the attacker is. I just can't think of anyone right now.
I'm also curious who that person was. Just kicked her a bunch of times and escaped.
I know what to do, so I must act ASAP. Thank you for the great advice. It really helped.
Well, Mom, this group chat includes Andy and his mother as well, so say what you need to say and don't hold back.
How is it, Janet? You've been attacked for nearly a month now. How does it feel? Not very good, is it?
I never thought it would be you. May I ask why you did such a horrible thing?
why you did such a horrible thing? Are you kidding me? Andy, you've seen how your mother acted all along and you still say that? Are you joking with me right now?
I do know, but it doesn't mean she can do that to another person. How could a person just beat up another person on the streets for a month? That is unacceptable.
Do I need to kick you in the stomach too? I admit that I'm quite old, but I was a good athlete when I was young. I'm sure I can kick you just as hard as I did to your mother.
No, please, no.
Did you really have to do that? How old are you? 7? Goodness gracious, wearing a mask and attacking a person. You're crazy! Hello. You think this is childish and crazy? You did the exact same thing to me years ago. You punched me in the face, kicked me, slapped me every time you saw me. I would have to run to the store to buy things for you with my own money. You might have forgotten everything, but I remember it as if it happened yesterday. I remember every single word and every single action. Victims always remember everything. But you forgot because you were the one torturing others and turning them into victims. As a victim, I cannot forget it and move on. But you don't understand this, and that's why I had to do what I did. Let go of the past, Christine! How much more do I need to beat you up? I'm serious when I say this. I will beat you up until you understand what I just said. First, grab all the money you have in your wallet and your bank account and send it to me right now. Don't you dare say you're broke. Do it now. I don't want to repeat myself, and I'll beat you up if you don't move now, you dumb slowpoke. You would say that to me all the time, remember? I don't recall ever saying that. It's a shame. I could have beat you up for another month and maybe longer if your family didn't come at me and took away my mask. I should have been able to torture her even more. I still haven't taken all my anger out.
Please, I sincerely apologize. As Kelly's husband, I should have cared more about what she was going through. I wasn't a good husband for her, and now I realize I was so distant and inconsiderate. Everything is my fault.
Indeed, it is your fault. If my daughter wasn't pregnant at the time, I wouldn't have said yes to the marriage. I still trusted you to take good care of her and be a loving husband. But it turns out that you were just silently ignoring everything when your mother was yelling at her and making her suffer.
I am so sorry. I shouldn't have been like that.
Whatever. I won't blame you more than this, since it was your mother at the root of this whole problem. Janet, answer my question. Are you still planning to go to your son's house every day and pick on my daughter? Make up stupid reasons to yell and curse at her? You don't want to answer? Then I guess you need me to destroy you up again. I'm coming over to your house right now, so get ready to be kicked in the stomach again.
Mom, why aren't you saying anything?
Kelly and Christine, I apologize. I'm genuinely very, very sorry. I can't exactly tell whether these texts are actually genuine or not, and I can't guarantee if they'll ever make me forget the past and move on. But keep in mind that I'll be watching you for the rest of my life. You better keep your word. I'm going to see how you act toward my daughter. If I see her crying or being in pain because of you ever again, I'm gonna grab my mask and show up in your neighborhood, okay? Don't even think about it. I don't think that's necessary. Do you understand? Do not make me repeat. I hate repeating myself over and over again, so answer me when I ask a question. Okay, I won't do it. Just because I'm not living in the same house as my daughter, it doesn't mean you can do whatever you want to do. Don't make this any more difficult than it is. I said I was going to watch all of you, and I mean what I said. That includes you too, Andrew.
Yes, I understand.
Perhaps it was all thanks to my mom's revenge. After everything that took place, Janet's behavior has completely changed. She used to come by every single day, but now she barely comes over. She forced me to call her and stay on the phone for hours and hours, but she told me that I didn't have to do that anymore. I'm finally free from her, and my life is once again back to normal. Actually, it couldn't be better, and I'm happy and well. My husband used to be very distant whenever his mother was over, but now he's able to voice his own opinions to his mother. All I have left to say is that I cannot wait to spend the rest of my life with my beloved child and wonderful husband. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video, and please subscribe to see more videos like this.